Okay.
a month. Also, with an average of $17 per transaction, which is actually lower than the national average.
Is it changing?
0.5%
Is
per
the
transaction.
Plug it in?
Is the USB
$1
working?
million at the end of
Oh, so this is the huge.
the go-to-market method first we will focus on we are
Where's
now
my
moving
USB?
our
Yeah.
I gotta write all that
we are
down.
now speaking with the
I gotta write it all down.
Banco Nacional and Banco, well, Automatic, Banco Automatic, and they will launch for the commerce later for the our milestone was the first 9 months we will work on
Welcome
everything,
everyone,
and
my name
then
is Vesna and I would like to introduce you to also the size.
this is the team.
So
I will
commonly
watch,
you are shopping
car,
clothes online,
with,
almost
one
everybody.
repeat of
But do you
corporate
find
credit card
an
automatic,
easy
and
way to
also
pick up the
my
right size? So this is the problem today. How to choose the right size? We have retailers, they offer sizing charts, but sometimes are very inaccurate to choose really the right size. And the result is 70% of all returns because of the wrong fit and size. But did you know that we have more than 1,000 different body types? But on the market, we have only approximately 20 sizing standards. So this is X, M, large. So the problem we are solving, we would like to upgrade the standard sizing system with the measurement codes. So the codes are very easy. It's a combination of customer height, weight, and the standard size M. All these codes we will like to develop with artificial intelligence and with the machine learning. So benefit of the Orson size app is to get the right fit and size and check the right fit directly from your phone, from your home, from your work. So it's time and cost consuming, and we would like to simplify the online shopping process. The idea just was born this year, so we would like to launch a beta version by July and to launch the product by January 2020. If retailers, we'll try retailers to give them 10% more revenue, we would like to charge 2 to 5% commission on each transaction. The market size is huge. We target millennial women who spends more than 200 billion per year. So for the first years, we will target 10%. We are competing in the very fast-growing e-commerce market with the Fitter, TrueFit. With the size was just recently accused for 11 million by Japanese investors. What we'd like to add from all our competitors is unique sizing codes. So to give customers more options with sizing solutions. Marketing, our main focus is to go with the sales calls directly with the retailers. So we're planning to have like 3 sales calls per day, per regions. And of course, targeted influencers as a fashion bloggers. The moment we are Vesna, founder and CEO. I have backgrounds from management in hospitality, 5 years, and I just recently sold my small company, which I run for 4.5 years. Just a few days ago, Dr. LAFI joined the team as a CTO with more than 10 years experience in IT industry. We would like to raise in 300,000 for the team and to develop the product. And what sizing codes are you wearing? I will show you now the prototype. So it's an application. After you download the Orsut app from the store, you will open your account. You will make your profile, you will put your pictures, some basic metrics, if you know. If you don't know, it's not a problem, because on the next step, we will ask you to post 4 pictures of yourself directly from your phone, so you don't need a special camera. So pictures will be from front, back, and both sides. The next step will show you all your metrics and measurements, and application will give you the special code which is here. So with this code, you will connect to our partner website. The benefit of this is that the website will offers you only the apparels with this size which fits for you. So you will need to spend so much time searching for some dress, and at the end you will see that there's no sizes. So you will get really the apparels with your size. You will click to our button buy with the corset size. You will get overview of the apparel, and you will check out. Yeah.
That's you.
Thank you so much.
Who's going first this time? Oh, me? Okay. So, all right. A couple things. I'm confused about how this is a company. When you started off, the way that you were talking about this like sizing product that would produce a set of codes that would be like attached to both the retailer or the manufacturer and to the consumer. It feels like you would publish those codes once, and then I'm not sure why people pay you once those codes exist and why once they're in the world. Like, what are you getting out of it? I'm not asking you to answer me. I'm just saying it. The whole time I'm like, okay, she's making a list of codes, and then these codes are going to be in the world, and then he's going to pay me for these codes. And then when you got to this part where you were like, you're going to size yourself on our app, and then we're going to take you to retailers that have stuff that's like in your size. That part was, first of all, felt like a complete, like 90-degree turn for me from where we were at before. I was like, what? Now it's a two-sided marketplace I didn't even know about. And then number two, it feels improbable to me that you will be able to ingest, even at a single retailer like Neiman Marcus, that you will be able to correctly ingest the sizing of all the apparel at Neiman Marcus. That seems implausible to me. I mean, we are talking about 100,000 SKUs, 200,000 SKUs. I mean, that is a lot, and they don't even know. Like, that sizing information is not conveyed necessarily by the manufacturer. Like, it probably is at Forever 21 because they're like a vertically integrated, like design, manufacturing retailer. So they know in their ERP, they can look up the sizing rules or like information for all the material. But a retailer like Neiman Marcus, they don't. What are they going to do? Like go and measure, like the clothes in the store to get this answer? Are you going to measure it?
No, I'm just
Again, for the sake of time, let's just feedback.
Yeah. So I'm left with like just a ton of questions, and really I'm left feeling like this hasn't been thought through fully. So I want to encourage you to go back and like really think through some of these like specific details. Otherwise, I liked your presentation. I'm sad you buried the fact that you have exited a company successfully so far into the presentation, and you kind of just like papered over it. That's a really valuable thing. And given that you've had an exit of a company that it sounds like you had an exit of a company you started, you should promote that earlier in your presentation because it changes an investor's perception of your credibility.
They will listen to you differently through the whole
Yes, they will. That's right.
Yeah. So we said this to the other group that was in here. You had the benefit of that. Don't start with the question.
Yeah.
So they know the facts, or state the facts. Because you didn't do any real validation of what was going on, at the point in the presentation you started talking about AI and machine learning, it sounded like you were just trying to stuff buzzwords in the presentation. It really wasn't validated as to what you were doing. I was left overall with wondering, you're trying to boil the ocean. You're gonna suddenly get a retailer like an Neiman Marcus, let alone and multiple retailers, to reorient their entire user experience of their e-commerce platforms to include your codes that are only your proprietary codes. And when they've got a system that works just fine for them today, so, from an e-commerce perspective, if those people come to work every day, they want to make sure that site says small, medium, large, extra large, whatever. But now they're going to have to come up with a whole proprietary code. I have no idea where your business is. Who's paying you, and for what, and why, and how much are they paying you for that? It's complete. If you're trying to take a skim off the sale, well, that ain't ever going to happen because you're not going to get Neiman Marcus to rebrand all of their inventory with one company's proprietary codes. The $300,000 for the product, and the way you said in the slide, $200,000 for team, $100,000 for product, you're doing yourself a disservice. You know, don't, because that just makes me say, wow, you're paying yourself too much. So $300,000 is what's going to take us to get to a working prototype. You know, how we divvy up the money, how much of that goes to salary, how much of that goes to paying an engineer, that's in your internal bookkeeping. Okay, don't worry about that at this stage. Yeah, I'm lost at how this actually comes to life because of that dependency on the rest of the world seeing the brilliance of your idea and changing the way they do everything they already do. That one's a tough one. You gotta show me why they have a motivation, why even Marcus has a motivation to go spend literally probably $100,000 or more to re-engineer their website just to service one concept.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks.
Who's after Vesna? No.
Yeah.
Chop chop. Who's after Mark?